Okay, Sari Jack here with another YouTube video. Well, like the soap opera series, stay tuned while you come to the right place. If you saw a slightly interesting things, slightly LTBQ, slightly interesting stuff, you come to the right place. So, this soap opera detailed Hamilton about a bus strike looming in the mist. Well, I'm going to come out to part 2 of the soap opera. Will Sari have to walk to Willow Place, or will Sari be able to take a bus to Willow Place? Will Sari have to walk down to all the way down to Victoria Street to worship, or will Sari be able to take a bus to worship? Well, the answer is, on this one, I can tell you right off the bat, HSR will be going on strike on the 19th in Hamilton here, and that really got me worried now because even though the Red Cross came to my rescue with a transportation budget, what is really worrying me right now, this is with the Red Cross, even though they don't operate Saturday or Sunday, have to be medical only, boom. Well, it's really getting to a point where I don't know, if I even going to make searches on Sunday if I can't get down there by bus. That, to me, is not a good idea. I do not want to miss church. If I have to freaking hike it through another down there, get frostbite, getting down to worship, I will do it. But because, not good. I mean, I have to leave twice early now to make it down to Victoria Street. Oh boy, that makes me bad. To be picking my nose, that's not good. Anyways, that makes me angry. Do you know what I'm talking about? Very, very angry because, one, I cannot go down there and think about it. Number two, I got no Phonex hearing aid in my ear. They're very nice to have Phonex aid. As a matter of fact, they're Bluetooth compatible. My speaking on this is going through my hearing aid through my phone via Bluetooth, which enhanced the audio of my YouTube video quite a lot. I notice this too when I do YouTube, big time. So, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And see if I can't get somebody to pick me up to get me a suit. I'm going to talk to somebody Sunday about it. If a person there, I can make a ride from her. Maybe not. And if I can't get a ride from her, then I'm going to have to figure out other means of getting there. I may have to go worship at another location temporarily until bus strike ends. I wish I don't want to do that, either. Just because I'd rather go to the meeting house. I don't like to go any place else but the meeting house. Well, at least this weekend, Christmas week, is busting us around. I had to worry. Hamilton would have been London, Ontario. At least they're not on strike. Oh, hooray. Well, HSR, I hope it'll come out with agreement. The union comes out with some agreement soon. The management turns around, come up with an agreement and say, well, here's the deal for you. If you take it or leave it, the union may not walk away or may walk away. Number two is they may do a work to rule. Early strike date is the 19th. I hope management come out with something. If they come out with something, it'd be a miracle. Right now, I'm praying very hard for a Christmas miracle here. And if the joy of Christmas is that, the biggest miracle I'm looking for is to have the management agree to the union's demand and give in. That's a miracle. And I don't know if that miracle gonna happen. If I pray to God about the strike get avoided, which I've been praying very hard, and my prayer don't get answered, that's a question, what is with God? Because I don't need a bus strike. I want to get the suit, and I determined to get the suit any way possible. That means being ridiculed by union because they're on strike, and I will not take a cab. Cab too, it could cost me a fortune taking taxis every day. I mean, honestly, and I don't have, we're not going to afford to fork out money just to stay in the Days Inn for a night just to get the shirt. That is bloody ridiculous. Well, the bus strike goes into January, something like that. I might pull that off a couple of times just to get there Sunday morning. I'd check in on a Saturday night and check out Sunday morning, go to church. Yeah, that what they end up doing. I'm thinking about that Walk Road, Days Inn down on Main Street, if I have to, just to get to church. That is really making me feel very uncomfortable. Think about it, but I'm that determined to go to church. I will do anything to go to church. Ma'am, oh man. I mean, I cannot go. I can't get, if I miss the meeting house, I really miss the meeting house. Well, the worst thing is that worries me quite a bit. I may not get the shirt at the bus strike, and I'm mad that if I can, the worst case scenario on the 23rd, I had to walk down. I got no ride on that date. Well, I'm gonna have to leave before sunrise. That means to get there by 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have to leave here by about around 6:30 in the morning and start walking and start going until I get there. And hopefully I will make it there, but it might take me about 4 hours to make it to Victoria, make it there down to Victoria Street. It might take me a couple hours to get there, but I'll get there eventually. And I probably, it better not be snowing, it better not be raining. If it's snowing, raining, I'm not walking it, I ain't going. Well, then pray to God that somebody gets me a ride home, because that is getting ridiculous. I'm getting worried too. I want to go to church, and if I can't get to church to the bus strike, heaven's sake, if I walk down there, and the worst part is that maybe if I did that, I might get people realize, hey, I'm struggling, that I had to get there, and I'm gonna, worse, end up not going to church, and then phone up Teresa and the one right out there. I in the hospital emergency room because I literally collapsed from exhaustion, attempting to walk it down to Eucharist to go to church. Oh, I made a fire gauge ab and then I collapsed on the sidewalk. Couldn't get back up again. I had to call an ambulance to take me to the hospital. And the cause of that was extreme hypothermia and exhaustion. Cause of that was hypothermia. And it was a case of hypothermia in the cold because of that. If it comes down to that case, then I will start, I'm going to file I'm going to phone human rights up. I'm going to file a human rights complaint not against the Hampton, against the ATU for failure to give in to union demands on a contract, and failure to do that, and also make human rights so damn vague that I suffer from it. I couldn't make it. So because of this, you know what's going to happen? They're going to be held to pay, and I won't get up, and I will start to really fucking put pressure. If I know what I'm going to do? Whatever these demands, the step 2 is, I will freaking go up to the picket lines up the mountain garage, and I will harass the union. I'll start harassing every day. They call the cops. I said, how does that me get anywhere? I can't get down there to a bus. You guys cause hyperthermia. You guys will pay for my time in hospital. They cause me hyper, well, they're going to pay for it. Simple. But I was determined to get the shirts, and that's exactly what I would do there. Sue the ATU. Or sue HSR for a lot of freaking money. Caused the bus strike. Anyway, well, what's going to happen is this. One by one, I may be forced to hitchhike, and I don't want to take that kind of risk of hitchhiking because that could really put me in more danger. Being a trans woman, having a guy pick me up, and I don't want to be like, you want sex for money, and I will not do it. That's the worst thing. Listing prostitution for profit. I mean, like, that's not good. Oh boy. So, I'm more worried about getting the shirts and anything else right now. I'm more worried about maybe, with getting even coming back after my Christmas holiday in London, Ontario. I'm worried that I'm going to get from 100th Street to here. If I can't afford a cab, what am I going to do? I mean, take a cab and not pay for it because of the bus strike, and then end up taking a time to go to court and testify. I will testify not guilty on ground of ATU ignorant and not providing bus service in the city, through ignorance, the city's own ignorance of Hamilton and Wentworth. Proving actually not giving ground to ignorance, not providing a proper bus service, and picketing and putting people at risk. If we're not guilty of ground to put me at risk, of this, and that ground, then eventually the judge realized that through denying the human right, my access to public transit and having to force to steal rides to get where I'm living in the city, that's ridiculous. If we're not given grounds of ignorance of failure to provide public transportation. That's why I plead on the grounds of ignorance. Not to failure to provide program under the human right mandate, under Section C, under the UN agreement. Failure to provide the necessary means to get to where I need to get to. Anyway, that's how I'm going to plead on it. Anyway. Oh boy. Anyway, some of that I'm really getting worried about now. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I hope Teresa's at church this Sunday because I need to talk to her. Blog over. I hope I don't have to come to this, but it does. It will be like, I will plead not guilty on grounds of, I will plead not guilty. The only people guilty at ATU, I would have had to do it wasn't for bus strike, and that's how we look at it. Anyway, blog over.